Good morning, Modern Status. It is another nice, beautiful morning out. We got all of the tin roofs on both the barns. 1, 2. We put skylights on the 2 stalls, and then the livestock run we didn't because we got the big door opening. We figured we don't need a skylight. The fronts are done. I didn't screw the ridge cap all the way across on the long sides. I need to get up there this morning and do that. When I stopped the other day, I was drenched in sweat. The sun was out in full swing and those roofs were hot. So I didn't want to get up on the roof and get that done. So this morning, while it's not as hot as what it's going to be today, I want to get up there and get that done. I just want to make sure that this ladder can't kick out on me, so I got the forks here to stop it. I was going to put a stake in the ground, but I don't have one handy, and the tractor's right here. Now we get to do it again. The even better part was we were able to get that done before Gina got out here, because she doesn't like that kind of stuff. So it's done, and she didn't even have to watch it. All right, now we have a whole lot of batten strips to put on. Today is supposed to be the last hot day, and I believe we're getting a bunch of rain and it's going to be cooling off. So I'm glad we got the roofs on when we did, so now at least everything is watertight. And we're getting close. We're gonna do our batten strips next. We got doors and a little bit left of trim work, and got a couple of custom things to get done. Yeah, feels good. I'm already sweating through my shirt. You missed all the fun. The ridge caps are all done.
Well, we're nearing the end of this build. We're putting on some batten strips today. See how far we get with that. Not only have we been doing one barn, but 2 at once. So I think that this project has gone really good and pretty quickly. So we have a few more steps to do, and then they will be pretty much ready.
One of the things I like about Jamaica Cottage Shop's batten strips is they're made differently. They're not just cut out of a piece of board. They take a piece of 8/4, which is a 2-inch thick piece of lumber, and they put it through a special machine and it rips it so the grain is going the opposite direction so they don't split like they would as if you had like a narrow piece of lumber, and they just hold up a lot better. So if you look right here, this right here is all the same board, and they just run them through the machine and it cuts them into strips. You get your knot. Get this figured out, then we'll be able to make a jig to keep them all spaced evenly once we get this first one set.
Oh, dominoes.
I think Gina's been looking forward to this part since we started, or probably since we ordered them.
So the board and batten strips on this side are all done. It's one of those things to me, I think, do we really need to do this? Just like the trim, but you definitely do. I think it looks so much better. The boards also shrink up some, and you have the gaps, so that helps cover it. And with a barn, you want to keep some of the, that's what we have it for, to keep the drafts and stuff off the animals, try to keep the rodents and stuff out. So this side of the barn is more in the shade, so we don't have that direct sun on us. It's been pretty warm here for around here. We don't usually get too high, but it's been hot and humid, so we're not used to that. Looking good.
Thank you. So on the front, depending on where we are, we have different width boards. We have a bunch of 12-inch, and we have 10-inch. So I had to cut and make a new spacer for 8-inch. They give you a bunch of little short pieces for bird blocking to go up and in so birds can't get up under here. I've just waited and see what we have for extra pieces. I'm gonna fill the soffit with solid pine boards all the way across, so then that way birds can't get up and in. I didn't do the bird blocking. Looks good.
Good. Last one.
Still not sure how you Southerners do this. I'm ready for the cooler weather to come. All right, does it feel good to have all the batten strips on both the barns? Not just one, but two. The roofs are done, the ridge caps are all screwed down. I need to go around, I need to trim back the bottoms of the batten strips, but we'll do that tomorrow. And we got a little bit more trim work to do up high on the back and the front. We can get that done, and yeah. All right, we just had a nice big soaking rain move through. It's nice and dark still over there. There it goes, and there is the blue sky. It's cooled it off a little bit, which is nice. Now we need to cut the bottom of our batten strips off. Might be a little wet, but we're either gonna be wet from the rain or wet from sweat, I guess. So. Well, I'm definitely getting my squat workout today, that's for sure. I'm glad I didn't do too many this morning.
I don't know, Al and I have been working too much together. We're starting to dress alike a lot. I don't know. And
Keep copying me.
I know. Well, I actually get my clothes out the night before, and you probably don't get them out until the morning. So I think you're copying me.
No.
Doesn't that trim just finish it off so nicely? These buildings are looking awesome. Now we're on to the back. So we have the first piece of trim, but then you put another piece right underneath, so it makes everything just look really, really finished. Butts right up against the tin. That's what it looks like before. Wow, these look really, really good. And I think we're already on to the next step, which would be the doors. So I think that's gonna be exciting. The hardware that comes with it looks super nice, and it's my kind of look. So I can't wait to see what that all turns out and looks like. So stay tuned.